Hello, it's Joni from Fox and Socks Nursery. I'm going to be doing a pomegranate red color wash on Evangeline. You see it? It's pretty. See, dark red. I think there may be some magenta in there. And then regular red. I can't remember exactly how I mixed it up. I'll have to look through one of the other tapes to find it. I'll go ahead and get that sponge loaded up. Isn't that pretty? I promise you it is not the color of tomato paste. It's actually a nice bright, almost cardinal red. Okay, so I do not want to put this on the palms because I want to keep them light as possible, and I'm just gonna do where the brown tone starts. And this will warm up the brown. Let's see. And wish I could take pictures and post them here. Would probably be more helpful. But this just makes it nice and warms it up. And if you're looking for a biracial, I would stop at this point. It's got some nice warming washes, some pretty modeling, nice pretty golden tone to the brown. You've already blushed, but you could always go back and blush again if you like your blush darker. Definitely hit your creases one more time. But as far as skin tone, I would leave it like right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see, there's some difference already. I think it looks good. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to be off camera. Okay, we're almost done with the nails. I'll have to do them one more time. Go back through. But I wanted to get this part done. And any red, magenta, even a purple on the reddish side will warm up the brown skin tones, make them look nice. It'll deepen them a little bit, but they won't get super dark. to stay away from the nails. Try to stay in that. I just don't want the blush to be any darker, so I'm not going to go over it with this. But I will hit those creases again. I'll do that off camera. I'll probably blush the knees again. I will work on the nails. I think they need to be tipped. I may go over them with some Flush 08. Let's see if I like it. If I don't, I'll wipe it off. But I'll let you guys know. May have got them a little too purple. If you've been following along in the tutorial, if you have any questions that you would like answered, I will do my best to help you out. I also have another friend who does tutorials, so if I don't know, then she would know, and I could get you in contact with her. I'm really loving this pomegranate color. It's looking great. And I will be baking this before I do anything else. I don't want to mess with nails while I've got a full wash on there. I do a lot of bakes for the nails separate. The details always take longer. The good news is we're almost done. And if this was just a biracial baby, she would definitely almost be done. I plan to add at least one more layer of brown. I may go 2. I really like how her modeling turned out. All her washes. Her creases, on the other hand, I'm not too thrilled about, but that's because I did a brown coat before I did creases, and it kind of ruined them a little bit. So hopefully you'll be watching the crease video first. Okay, whenever I go over this head, I'm going to do her lips because I want her lips darker. So I'm going to do the whole head. And about the yellow on their nose, you can do that if you like, even on the light skin biracials. I think I've seen it on the dark skin biracial babies too. But I'm going to be adding that last. Okay. I'm going to be adding some of this on the inside of her mouth. I'm cleaning off a brush. I just did creases on a different doll. Okay. I'm going to add to the inside of her mouth. Just everywhere in there. And then dry brush it out. And I'm going to do 2 coats or 2 washes of this pomegranate. And I want it inside the ear and everything. Dry brush it out. Try to keep your dry brush dry. Just don't want any extra paint just sitting there. It needs to dry off so it doesn't end up pooling, looking weird. I really wish you guys could see her a little better. The lights always wash her out. It's frustrating. Oh, you guys can find me on Facebook at Fox and Socks Reborns. And I'll have some pictures of her up soon. She looks so pretty. I just wish her creases were a little better. I'm gonna have to mix up some darker color. The crease color that I had mixed up, I ended up having to pitch it because it had been sitting out too long and it was like flaky and wouldn't mix. And I want a different color anyway. So. Let's see if you can tell the difference between these. Oh, it's darker. Now when I add the next layer of brown, I'm not going to add to the hands or the feet. I want them to stay light. I feel like I gotta be a contortionist just to get all this pounced on. And then I'm getting off camera, sorry about that. I don't know if you can see, but there's a spot that I missed with the brown right in there. It's okay. I think this is like video 16 or something like that. Plus, there's a lot of painting I did off camera too, like creases and some of the nails, the purple shading I didn't do on camera. It was just like repeat layers of what I already showed you guys. And just a little bit of thinner. The pigment's starting to float to the bottom. Float. It's supposed to sink. The pigment's sinking to the bottom there. I'm adding just a little bit more thinner to get it to stir up better on that palette. Okay. Just a second, guys, and my daughter's dogs are wanting to go out, I think. Give me just a minute. You guys need to go outside? Back. These washes are definitely easier to put on than the brown. just a second here. Oops. I had some of this color come off into a different tray. Sorry about that. There's the head. Okay, I'll do the lips again. So like I said, I want them darker. Now when I do the next layer of brown, I'm going to leave the face part light, and I'll end up doing the darker brown underneath the chin and back up on the ear and then across, and then they have like a shaded temple, and then across the top here, shaded temple, the ear, and then down underneath. I won't go inside the ear this time. I will go behind the ear though with the brush. Okay. Pop over her lips again. I'm just going to compare her wash to her legs. Yeah, they need to be darker. So I'm going to hit her legs again. Just want to make sure I get back there. Just trying to match it up to the head. The head seems to be a little bit darker, and it's because the color pigment starts to settle at the bottom and there's not as much thinner. So of course it has more color towards the end of the pouncing. So I'm trying to even this up a little. And I want to make sure those bigger areas are covered. Arms. I'm getting there. Oops, sorry, I was off camera. Okay. I bounced all the color off on the paper towel before I even got it on the baby. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna bake it, and then my next video is going to be the brown tone, and I'll go back to the lips and nails later. I've done like 5 videos of those, so I'm getting a little tired of doing those. So anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you.